I like how this is.
All right.
I will say that this. Well, I will say this is very
There we
much a Linux computer we're interfacing with.
Uh,
.sh like scripts, shell scripts. Okay, we have a stream up here.
okay, let's pull it up on my phone. Then I'll get rid of Neptune here.
Our good old Neptune here.
There he is. Alrighty, folks.
Hey, yeah.
So today we got a little treat for y'all. Doki Doki literature club. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I forgot to use the freaking the thumbnail I made.
Oh wow.
Oh, I gotta go change it. It's very important.
Yeah, we're off to a good start here. Anyways, I'm in the driver's seat for this. I will say, so I fired this game up beforehand, so we're not getting the actual first time like experience of launching the game up properly.
Alright, whatever. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it after the stream.
Where?
Yeah. Well, not a big deal. You can change the thumbnail later.
Yeah.
But are we going back to the game here? Or?
Let's see. Yeah, I think DDLC. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what we'll
yeah.
start with. So yeah, I never played the non-plus version.
I can't
but I
hear.
heard
Oh
on the
yeah,
stream
here we
or on
go.
Parcel.
So I don't know if you saw that just now. The whole like this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You know.
Yeah. So I don't know if when this game first came out, it had that
Yeah, I
on
can't
there.
even hear him.
Probably not.
But yeah, I feel like putting that kind of ruins the surprise. Like if you've avoided spoilers.
Yeah. Like they even tell you like don't do the trigger warning thing if you don't want to get spoiled. And honestly, here's my thinking: unless this game is about going to be more messed up than like Haunting Ground or I don't know, I've heard about Rule of Rose being messed up. You know, I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my name.
Yeah, but like when it first came out, it was kind of this thing that was like, kind of built to take people by surprise because it's supposed to look like this kind of standard happy-go-lucky visual novel, like romance type thing. And then you're supposed to be caught off guard by the way it actually is.
Okay, so I have a 12-character name. What could I do?
How about Bob Farts?
Got any suggestions, Karma? 12 characters.
Oh, he's saying he can't hear Discord? Oh, in the YouTube chat. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you just fine. What in the world?
Yeah. I heard him before when he was talking, so I don't know.
Do I need to turn something up? Or what are we doing?
I don't know if he has our volumes turned down or something.
Okay.
Can you hear us now?
Better now.
Okay. I see. So what should we go with for our name, Karma?
What the fudge?
What do you say?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Bob Farts, first name Bob, last name Farts.
Wow.
Can you do a space in between?
Yeah, you can't do
Oh, no
you can't
space.
do spaces.
Can you do a hyphen
what?
or underscore? There we go.
I tried to do an underscore first, but
see if Sama will fit, like Bob Fart Sama.
it should. It's like, well, not quite. It's 12
Try,
characters.
yeah, just try, yeah.
You know, I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we got most of the characters in. All right, so now we're
Oh,
finally
before it's
starting.
summer. Hey,
Hey, yo!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Yeah, that's for sure. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, okay. You know, the
Your
kind of
childhood friend.
Tomodachi you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
We walked
She
to
just
school
happens to
together.
be your type.
Yeah, we used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Nijiro. Um, Shikashi. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Yeah, Shikashi or demo. That's like or I think it's Shikashi. That's like the word for however.
Oh.
Yeah, no voice acting.
Yeah. It's a little budge, but it is a free game, so.
Yeah, I'm just expecting just like grunts at this point. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Or you decided to hide somewhere obvious and hide and seek for Atari 2600. Say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, depends on how
That's
this route
mean,
goes.
Bob Fartsama.
They're acting weird. Then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. If only we were in something that wasn't like totally a dating sim or something. I'm just gonna get comfy here. All right, you did wait for me after all. But I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you don't want to. You know, I just realized I think if I'm probably saying this a little too quickly because the live is like technically 10 minutes, 10 seconds behind.
Well, I mean, it's fine because we're in sync because of Parsec, so I don't think it's a problem.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever you say, Immortalix. We cross the street together and make our way to Gakko. I'm increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. You know, I read that as commune for a second. Like, man, where are we going to again? Decided on a club to join yet. Kurabuka. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any Kurabuka. Kurab. Yeah. Been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I specifically go along with whatever she's going on about. Likes to worry too much about me. And I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Wait, man, that's awfully meta. Totally not us in any way.
You literally me. For real.
Yeah, literally me. Totally this what is this? What's the American Psycho guy? Name's slipping my mind.
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, Patrick Bateman. Talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh, you're a little late on that one for us in real life. It's really important to me, you know? I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh, I become like Sato from Welcome to the NHK or his buddy Yamazaki. You trust me, right? Keep worrying about you. Alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Especially if there's a computer programming club. Yatta! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh, don't go to college, my dude. That's pretty much, that's like majority of college, my man. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. She does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Man, if only work and school was over this quick. Just like just transitions to the next scene. Yeah. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. And check out some clubs. If only he needs to go to the stealth club, so that way he could sneak around her and he never gets caught by her. When sneaking, like he just like sneaks out and he never gets caught by her, even going to school.
Yeah.
No choice but to start with the anime club. Konnichiwa ka Sayori? Come classroom, I was spacing out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I've not read this much since like high school. I'm not even joking. I remember in 8th grade, the teacher I had a teacher that she gave birth, and I'm not even joking here. This actually happened. She gave birth to like, it's either triplets or quadruplets or something crazy.
Jeez.
Like it was even like in the local news, like that, whenever so we had like a substitute, we had to read all these books, and I was like the designated speed reader because I would just like get through things that were like way behind on stuff, compared to like everyone else. And I'd be reading so much that some people were like, "Do you need a drink?" And I'm like, "I'm good, I'm good." So speaking of keeping things waiting, you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. What club is it? Oh, speaking of reading books.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was transitioning to that. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I'm sure she gets a lot of stuff from Easton. Is it Easton Press or East? Is it Easton Press that does like the leather-bound books?
I've been getting a lot of, but
I've been getting a lot of stuff in my Facebook feed about them lately. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to post. So that's the thing. If you want to start a club, you got to be the first one to do it because then you get VP or even president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. What if it was like? What if it was like something like Fate Stay Night, Tsukihime, something you read just literally for the plot,
I don't know if they would consider that literature.
I mean, it's reading.
Yeah, but
you make some decisions, and stuff. It's like an advanced choose your own adventure book, Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please, kudasai. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. It's like my job that like being like, oh hey, we're ordering pizza for everyone,
Yeah.
Don't make promises you can't keep. So, Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out? A long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Ikimasu! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul. Cake. I dejectedly, that's a word you don't hear that much anymore, followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. If she's really full of energy, she kicks it down like Leon in Resident Evil 4. Everyone, the new member, Mina, new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting you too, girl one. Always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm sure these girls are going to be called something new, but I'll give it actual names. But I would love it if like you go in the files and it's like pink hair.
Just make it that for the whole game.
Pink hair A, pink hair B. You have Misato over here on the right. Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, it's the main girl, the one that I totally don't have not been spoiled on. I mean, I don't know the details, but you know, I can take a few guesses.
The
Um,
presence is here.
Bob Fartsama, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, it's like you
Sugoi.
know, yeah, it's amazing. You know, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Go inside. Natsuki. Oh, with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure looks like makes her look like a first-year student. Oh, you know what? I just remembered as well. You know what they also did in the intro of this game whenever you started up first time? They go be like, they take a guess. Take a guess. I'll let you guess.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Well, this is the plus version. I don't know what the free version does. They'd be like, all the girls in this game are over the age of, or like, are 18.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So that was not when I played it when I first got it on the Switch a couple years ago. That was not in the game, so they probably added that.
Yeah, you know, because certain SJWs of the Twitter and well now the Blue Sky variety, you know.
But the thing is, there's not even anything sexual in the game, so I don't know why that's a problem.
Which is crazy because there's some games, there's some disabled games I may or may not know about them. That well, fill in the blank. You know. So she's also the one who made this Natsuki gal. She made the cupcakes. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Says that quietly. Oh, I didn't know that she said that quietly. I should have then be like, you can ignore her when she gets moody. Like, come on. Says that quietly in my ear, then turns it back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, Genki, if you will. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club. She also good in Kyugen Ryu karate, or whatever it's called in KOF. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears more comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Wow. Do we have is this one of the people watching the stream, all two of you right now? As I look at the camera and the stream numbers? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bob Fartsama. Oh, we know each other from before? Either that or she already knows that I know, I've seen the video thumbnail about the twist or whatever.
I don't remember, but I think she's the popular one in school or something like that, and that's why you know her.
And also popular in the game, considering she's the main girl.
Yeah.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Okay, yeah, I was right.
Yeah, completely out of my league. So if this is like me going up against Justin Wong, I have no chance of winning, but I'm going to do my best anyways.
Yeah.
So having her smile at me genuinely feels so little. Are we sure it's genuine? Anyways, you too, Monica. But I feel blush. My cheeks blush. Come sit down, Bob Fartsama. We made this room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Yeah. So for those who don't know, I guess I should have said this in the intro. This is my first time actually playing this game. Immortalix played the free version.
No, I played the plus version, but it was on Switch a couple years ago. Yeah, so I've played through all that. That's why I don't know what the differences are between the plus and the free version. But
okay. I was under the impression you played the free version. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought back when they had the collector's edition on Switch. I bought that up, and apparently that was before some more censorship took place.
Yeah. Okay.
I think this version is still. Well, the warnings, and then Well, I know the PS4 version got some heavy censorship, but I think this version should still be fine.
Okay. Well, I guess you'll let me know if you know. Anyways, we're getting cupcakes here. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, you got a little too excited. I didn't know she was also the server. Did she expect me to leave her $100 tip? Is that which I don't even know if that's a thing in Japan, like compared to the United States.
I don't think they like tipping in Japan, if I remember correctly.
They don't like what now?
Tipping.
Oh, okay.
It's seen as like offensive or something like that.
Oh, or maybe like, oh, you're trying to get her to do something a little bit more than just serve you. You know. Anyways, we have Yuri here making us some ocha, which is Japanese for tea. A few desks ranged from the table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I want to keep wanting to say Sayuri. Maybe I'm thinking of like other anime or games. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki presses the tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, she's giving us like a full like tray, you know, ta-da,
I guess.
and everything. I only have like the chocolate donut that they're offered. That's about it, you know. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oil off the tray reveal. Oh wait, did I say donuts? I meant, well, whatever. The white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The chocolate were used to make the ears. Kawaii. I know get the idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. I follow. Delicious. I imagine this would be like very awkward because you're like the one guy amongst like all the 4 of these gals.
Yeah.
Unless there's like other characters that show up in this, I don't know.
Not really.
Oh, really?
I mean, there's other characters mentioned, but they don't. I don't think they show up.
Okay, I know in like the cover art or whatever, you know, the graphics in like Steam, you know, they show them only so many ladies. I guess I'm expecting like some other like tertiary characters to maybe show up. Turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the. Oh, okay. He glances in my direction. I finally shout down. She made it herself. No, she got it from Temu. Oh, you got the Natsuki. Natsuki-chan. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I... Okay, Miss Tsundere.
Baka.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I feel like I'm Shinji and I'm talking... Maybe I'm talking to Asuka. Not like I made them for you or anything.
Baka.
I thought you technically said... Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you...
Not for you, Bob Fart-sama, you baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, that's... I'm not sure how many people you could... Can you imagine in real... I know there's like a thing, like dairy, whatever, dairy, tsundere and all that. I don't think that's really a thing in real life, you know, when interacting with people.
Maybe if you're like...
Anyways.
Maybe if you're clavicular.
I mean, yeah, but that's him. I mean, that's Mr. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm a Darwinist. I classify things by their phenotypes and their genotypes and all that." And I'm like thinking, bro, it's unless you're a scientist, it ain't that serious, bro. Like, come on. Teacup in front of us, next to a cupcake tray. He's set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Doesn't a hot cup of tea to help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, if you let it cool off for a second. I will say I've had green tea once, and it's good once you let it cool off. But let's just say I didn't make it myself.
I'm not really a tea guy, so I wouldn't know.
I'm not really a tea or a coffee person. If I'm going to drink anything that isn't like some flavored water at most, it might be a soda, and I don't do that much anymore. It's okay. Intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Meant that, you know. they're laying it on very thick. Like, oh, these are all the ladies you could, totally bang
Here's
in
your
this game,
harem.
except not really. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Self relief. What made you consider the literature club? Well, it's kind of the part of the title of the game itself. Maybe. I was afraid of this question. I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet here. Sayori
Could have
seemed
joined
really
the
happy
Panic
here.
Club.
So, oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. So, okay,
Wait,
so
I thought
she's like,
Sayori started the club.
yeah, I was gonna say, I thought, I don't know, maybe they started it together, or she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't. Her popularity, boosted her up to president status, and thus she gets to be like, oh, I totally started it.
Yeah.
Aren't you later of the debate club? Oh, great. So this guy, I'm
She's
just
the
imagining
overachiever.
No, I'm imagining the debates with Ben Shapiro. He totally destroys this lady about her beliefs and in white supremacy and all this other stuff or whatever. Like really really fast. And here's this auction. You're getting an LCD CRT for $15. Everyone, $15. Starting at $15. 30, 40, 50. Going for 50. Anyways,
Let's say hypothetically you baked the cupcake, and let's say hypothetically you offered me the cupcake, but the cupcake was full of Nazis. Or
I don't fucking.
I can't.
Well,
Yeah, I can't. He talks faster than I can think.
Yeah, I know. I would be very impressed. You know what? That should be a thing. That should be like, how there's like speed eating competitions. We're eating cupcakes in the game here.
Yeah.
There needs to be a speed talking competition.
I do remember seeing a video of like this guy like back in the 80s who held like the world record for like being the fastest like talker and reader and all that stuff.
Shit, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I might have seen that video. Like it was like he's like doing some lyrics. Anyways,
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't. Speaking of we run up politics. I can't start all the politics around the major clubs. It's like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, you mean like in real life? Except they're trying to figure out, how much money can we get off this bill and get kickbacks from this and that. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm feeling that you may. Oh, great! Don't bring the Yakuza 5 into this. Monica's a really great leader. Also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It'd be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
I mean, I know the meta reason for why, but you would think like the most popular girl in school, more people would want to join the club just because of her.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Spoilers.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that for now.
You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, so like the cabaret and Yakuza. Cool events like the Hanabi. Actually, Hanabi is fireworks, what am I saying? Like the festival, that much more important. So, really go to this club before we graduate. Right, Nina? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. Ourselves with the most Chad name of Bob Fart-sama will totally do the same.
You dishonor your family.
You must commit seppuku. But it's like the you gotta use the book like in the one book in the Symphony of Night where it shoots out like a bunch of like swords and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find these free. And that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Bob Parts, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Fart
you know, like
comics, fart literature, fart fiction.
yeah, technical manuals, reading Copilot output sometimes, maybe. I don't know. Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. You don't read Berserk, do you? Don't you know how much bad stuff is in there or something?
Oh, I went to this?
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I've spoken about my thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Are you sure it's her finger or her fingernail? There's a big difference. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, like a Final Fantasy, or maybe a Xenogears saga, or a Blade. I don't know. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I say that, and I just realized Xenogears has a book that is basically, wow.
Oh, I didn't know there was a book for it too.
Well, it's not a book like a novel. It's whenever I finally start editing that stuff together and we start recording it, at some point I will explain it because, it'll make sense, But and telling a good story in such a foreign world, a sekai. I know there's a word for foreign, but I don't know if it's the right word to use for it. Is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories of deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yes, Xenogears, and also Xenosaga. I don't know so much about Xenoblade though.
And this game that we're playing right now.
Also Silent Hill, I also realized that. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Maybe.
Back when writers were good, they could.
Yeah. I mean...
Nowadays, we don't get a whole lot of stuff like that.
The boys ending!
Yeah. Boys season series finale.
That's totally not topical in any way. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, Silent Hill. Oh, I read a horror book once. If you want to talk about horror books, what's that? I know James did a video about it. Scary stories to tell in the dark, where the stories, like the text was like silly, but like the illustrations, like the art was like legit, like nightmare fuel.
Oh, okay.
I remember seeing it in like the school library growing up. I never read it, obviously, but I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Just think that people be doing that with Copilot and Groks these days.
Yeah.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. It gives this lady VR. Just give it VR and have her experience RE7 and 8,
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Eyes dart... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? This reminds me of, what's-his-face, Sakurai in one of his videos talking about game development. He used an example of, like, someone who likes cute stuff probably wouldn't like doing something with zombies, getting their upper bodies blown to pieces by, like, a custom shotgun blast in RE2.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about original RE2. I don't really remember the remake being... Then again, the original RE... I will say about retro games like gore and like blood, it was a lot easier for to see like something and be like, whoa, holy crap,
Yeah.
than nowadays, just because visual fidelity is just so much more than it used to be.
Yeah.
Nani? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as kawaii as you are. So your slides? You see that?
Oh yeah, sidles. Yeah, it's a weird word, but yeah.
That's a real word?
Yeah, it gets used once every blood moon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to dictionary.com that one for a little bit, after this is done. Up behind Natsuki, it puts her eyes on her shoulders. I'm not kawaii. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Kawaii-chan,
Yeah. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I mean, it's impressive to me. Anytime I had to write a poem, I'm like, shoot me. You have to like rhyme. I will say sometimes when I'm talking like just casually, I do find myself doing like unintentional rhymes a lot.
Yeah.
Why don't you share them sometime? Yay! Atsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. So it's every girl. You know what it is? You're in a competition. Like every girl is trying to compete to get your attention.
Yeah.
That's what I'm noticing here.
Yeah.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Hearing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Journaling. Got it.
The truest form of writing is the harem we formed along the way.
Yeah. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I don't know. I don't want to give her an edge over, what I'm looking for, too, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment, realizing that this is a literature club, not a creative writing club.
Yeah.
Okay. No, suddenly she just goes and be like, okay, like female, like real 63 Terry or something, like Alice, KOF. Yeah. I have an idea, Mina. Or technically it would be Mina, I have an idea, if you're actually using proper Japanese grammar. Quizzically over. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Okay, yeah, that's right. There's a little bit of gameplay to this.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that in the achievements, like something about writing a perfect poem, which
yeah, I kind of forgot about that part of the game.
I totally I don't know. Does that like affect like who you end up with?
It affects the order in which things play out, is what I'll say.
Okay, I'm just wondering if I should be doing any scum saving, if you will.
No, you'll get to see everything in the game. It's just the order that changes based on your decisions.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just saying, like, there's not like a bad, like, you ended up with no one ending or whatever, or anything like that, right?
No, there's no ending like that. No.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club, as we all try to compete for this guy's dick. Isn't that right, Smart-sama? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. Let me come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I expected the music to stop for a second.
Yeah. Record scratch.
That would be cool. Sorry you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. to better clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as I realized I forgot to look. I should have looked at the title of the game. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, like really?
Yeah, like come on, like where are you gonna find a better club?
You go to like the I don't know, go to the gaming club. Demo.
But it's just a bunch of sweaty guys there.
Yeah, I'm not gay or looking to play so hard that I I go to the back while sitting. I remember was it Mango and like Smash Melee. Like I heard like he's like literally sweating all the time.
Oh wow.
You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, everyone's just like taken aback. How am I supposed to clear-headed decision with like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. You have a chance. You might actually have someone to, do things I don't know if we can say on YouTube in this many minutes into the stream. Yes, I'm Reshi. Yeah, wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super ticked off. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
I think I actually did do that in college once. I just showed up to something for cupcakes and then I left.
I'm sure they didn't they didn't all gather around you like this is a Yakuza, side quest. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment: write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. He looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself, Kart-sama. I'm like, yeah.
I express myself by a farting.
Mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety while you're signing chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki bring up her food. Gonna walk home together? Sure, might as well. I literally read that as it drew output the text. Yay! Yeah. Start the club room and make our way home. Back and forth between the 4 girls. And of course, Monica. I just thought I just realized I thought Monica's like the main one that they has like a dark twist behind her.
Yeah.
But I'm like thinking, what if all of them have a dark twist? Like Persona. I am the shadow, the true self. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem of all things tonight.
It's time to write a poem.
Whoever likes their poem the most.
Karma, how you feeling so far?
Those kids.
I was gonna say I haven't heard anything from you like the whole time.
Yeah, you with us? You seeing the game?
Okay, return. There we go. So we have to. So you have like 20 words we have to use.
1 second.
Oh, something going on.
Little technical thing. Okay. Actually, don't remember how this works. I guess it is.
I guess I'll just click on some stuff and see.
We'll figure it out. Oh, it's 20
You
pages.
go back?
I think.
Okay, so now that I know that. Oh, okay. It's okay. All right. So it generates something every time.
Okay. Yeah. And then yeah.
And it doesn't
so
like
it just goes.
See, my thing is like I want to see the output. Is this like putting it in order, or are you just picking the words?
I think there is an order. Like I think we are. It will be in the order that we pick it.
Okay. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Disoriented.
Disoriented the family. Disoriented the candy.
Jesus Christ! Here we go.
Disoriented the
No,
marshmallow.
just gonna give it my best shot. Disoriented marshmallow.
Sticky.
Precious. Whoa.
Pleasure.
You see, the thing is, like, whenever you think about writing a poem, you think like either. I know there's different kinds of poems. There's like, sonnets. There's prose.
Uh-oh. What's that word?
What?
There's a
I know.
word that YouTube doesn't like.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm trying to think of like how this is. See, I don't even know what this is gonna look like. Is it like 2 words, like every line?
I honestly don't remember, but it does affect the order in which things play out.
Okay, so disoriented marshmallow. I guess I'll just wing it here. Sticky
desire.
Enough time during the poem mini game for the music to something. I don't know what that's about. Maybe the music, the loop. Sticky desire, sure, whatever.
Climax.
Extraordinary.
Amazing depression. Amazing
anime. That at least that rhymes, I think. To some extent. Tenacious. I'm gonna say if there's a. Here we go.
Tenacious.
That's the closest thing to it. Infinite.
Wealth.
If only that was a word.
Infinite skirt.
No, you need one that's like I too am one who erased his name. Be like, he said the thing. He said the thing. Melancholy. Yeah, I went for it. I don't know how this is going to be rendered. We need to do one part.
If we don't write this
because
poem.
Because here's the thing, for those who don't know, and the whole Doki Doki, that term, like Doki Doki Panic, that's actually like a onomatopoeia, whatever, however you say it. It's like a form of that in Japanese. So like it's like sounds rendered as like phrases, like Doki Doki. That's like a heart, describe like a heart beating sound. So. Anyway, now that I did that, I don't even remember what I was about to put in here. Vivacious.
If this isn't the best poem ever made, this world truly will become like a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. This poem changed my life. Awesome. Heaven sent.
Aura. Got a farm aura.
Escape. I have no idea what is. Let's see how this goes.
Babu Fata-sama.
Konnichiwa. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Hey, I don't have a run option. This is a boss fight. This isn't one of those special boss fights where you can run from in some RPGs. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. I'm back at the Literature Club. That was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promise, Bob Fartsama. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, Miss Sunbury. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yeah. And herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Quickly defeated, Natsuki drops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, imagine if she said hentai is literature or something.
Hentai is art.
Don't worry, guys. Of course, someone always gives it his best when as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Wait, that's an awfully, yeah, I'm sure he's cleaning Sayori's room just fine. You know, that's totally what
It's not
exactly
a
it
totally
is.
normal thing friends do.
Yeah, especially when they're 18 or something, in Japan, where both parents are like working to support their kids or whatever. Oh, dependable. Sorry, is that because your room? That's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. Oh, like my room.
Mhm.
And you almost set your house up. Is this the timeline where of the multiverse where Chris Chan is actually beautiful and not autistic to the terminal extent?
No, this is the timeline where Jordan Peterson didn't exist.
Kurt, I destroyed. I prevented this crazy professor from ever showing up. I'm Kermit, by the way. I'm totally not Jordan Peterson. Is that so? So good, so good, Eska. You two are really good Tomodachi, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bart someone can become good friends too.
It's like we literally just met.
Yeah. Sorry. Usual seems oblivious to the weird situation you put me into. Oh! You brought me something today, Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? Never mind. Sorry, man, it sounds like it's a big deal when it's really not. What to do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry. I thought I was about to get a decision here. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Yeah, they really are trying to push you early on to Yuri here.
Yeah.
Pulls out a book. They want you to feel left
Actually,
out.
that might have been because of your poem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait. So they don't. So you just like shared the poem like off screen?
No, well, you do share the poem later on, but I think based on like how you like what you wrote already, that's like what the next thing it chooses for you to do, like the next day.
Okay, that's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
By the way, you can keep going. I'm just gonna spray a bug here.
Oh, you don't have a fly swatter?
Nah.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And by short read, she means, oh yeah, just the Silmarillion. That's a short read. By J.R.R. Tolkien. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is Koiwa. How is this girl accidentally being so kawaii? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Until then, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. They're watching like how this is turning out for us. Or no, actually, it's the two people watching the stream right now. That's what it is. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. He's trying to make sure no one sees those interesting quote unquote manga that she's got. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Not really focusing on reading, I see. Oh, you got a music change? Okay. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. Yes, the racing game that thankfully is still listed on Xbox 360, and with along with its DLC. You should get it if you haven't, because I don't think it's ever going to get re-released. Unfortunately, the PC version is abandoned. But anyways, um, but that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Come inside, or go inside. What am I saying? I was just spacing out. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
back.
didn't miss anything important today.
No. I was just apparently she's stuck on the first few pages of her book.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome back to the stage of awkward teenage romance or high school romance, whatever. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, Um, just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I was half expecting her to say she rented it out of the library or something. Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I just
And
happened to accidentally buy two of the same book.
yeah, or you'd be like, so I actually got a bootleg for I scanned it in. I make like bootleg books. That's like her like hobby. Ah, I
Sell
see.
bootlegs on the side, deal them on the
Yeah.
streets.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Oh, really? I'll definitely start reading it soon, even though I think I already started reading it. I'm
I'll
glad to
definitely
hear.
start reading it.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that
Are you
so?
sure?
What is it about, anyways? Well, hands her eyes over the back. Portrait of Markov. What is this? I'm like, so it's
Dostoevsky.
another Dostoevsky, masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm just looking eye symbol on the front cover, right? I just want to make sure I don't actually accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl who moved in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Oh, like a certain episodic series of games or something. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Okay. While her life is in danger, she desperately needs to choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Damn, that's kind
Hope I don't
of
give too much away, but here's the entire plot.
that's kind of dark, isn't it? Really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. I feel like that's awfully meta.
Foreshadowing.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bob Sama? No, it's not that. I mean, I
I'm
can definitely
into
enjoy these kinds of
farting.
stories, so don't worry. They're not anywhere as bad as like Haunting Ground or anything, where how many minutes are we into this stream? Like
We're almost an hour in. I think you can say what you want to
okay.
say.
Well, so you want to talk I know a lot of people like to think Japan's like, based and they don't censor stuff, which unfortunately they do. But dude, like like in Resident Evil, like the older Resident Evils, when you die, you see like the enemies like doing like a fatality on your character basically.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really show that in Haunting Ground, and that's because the four
Yeah.
stalkers in Haunting Ground, they're trying to extract something from uh
Oh.
out of the girl's female parts.
I actually saw. I forgot to send it to you, but just today, apparently, like there's going to be like the censorship laws in Japan are going to get like even worse. Like stuff that would normally be covered by Mosaic, now it would have to be covered by like either a much more intense Mosaic or just a straight up black bar.
Wow, this is the thing is, so the fatality things I'm telling you about, they don't
Yeah,
actually show it. You just hear sounds of it, and you're kind of supposed to gather this and that based on like what they say they want from her, like the stalkers want from her.
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Yeah, if they're not as dark, that story she said is not as dark as what I just said.
Yeah.
Where it feels like, okay, we pushed it as far as we could. We realized we could. That after this point, we can't go up any further than that. I mean, it's a console game too. Um,
Yeah.
she's still saying conclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
I thought Yuri would be into Yuri.
Very true. No, she's actually into Yaoi. She ships Shinji and not, I was gonna say not Kawaru, the other guy. The other guy who's like an Ava pilot for like 5 minutes, and then he gets like gets freaking crippled in the original series. Toji, yeah.
Yeah, Toji, yeah.
Just that those kinds of stories, they try you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I mean, like any story ever that's complex. Yeah. And suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one, playing their one-sided moral to interfere with the villain's plans, or maybe even play into the plans. Who knows? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Come in aside. Come in. It'd probably be more like come in. Come in aside is just like a more polite version of that. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. If anything, you made it more intriguing, even if you kind of described the dynamic. All right then. That I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. No, not unironically, kind of relatable. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Again, very relatable. That's. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. After all, we have audiobooks, don't we?
It's a listening club.
I just thought, imagine like they make like an audiobook version of all these visual novels, and like,
oh yeah,
you just make your decision with like voice commands.
Yeah.
Untapped market, people. There you go.
Well, I was gonna say, I wonder if that exists, but then I realized like if you take the decisions away, that's just regular voice acting for the visual novel.
Yeah, I know, but like no, yeah, but it's like I guess that would be an audio. Would it be an audio novel? What would we call that?
I suppose you could technically do that with Copilot or Gemini or whatever. You could be like, hey, let's do a choose your own adventure novel, and then you just listen to it, and every now and then you make a choice.
Well, if you try, what I will say, I have tried to be like translate these songs lyrics into English, like the opening of Armored Trooper Votoms, and it's like, sorry, that's technically copyright. We can't do that. We'll totally get sued by Sunrise or whoever owns that IP these days.
Yeah, actually, that's something we could do. We could do for another stream. That would be fun. There's a website called AI Dungeon, and it's basically what I just described minus the voice.
Oh, really? Like it's like literally like randomly generated AI dungeon thing or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like a choose your own adventure kind of thing.
I think I shared it with you, but there's like a thing where you put the terminal where you literally navigate like a dungeon, using like the terminal commands like CD to this or do this and that.
Yeah, that it's kind of like that, like that one Dracula one that Bimmy tried to play once, and it was like he typed in fuck, and it's like don't know how to fuck.
Oh, I think I vaguely remember that one. I'm trying to remember what video that was in AVGN. That
It
one,
was it was
I
a
know.
Halloween one, but I don't remember. I think it was like Dracula themed games or something like that.
It wasn't like the weird Reebok one or something, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So anyways, we have a lot more back and forth here as we go and we go to read the book. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I don't want you, I don't. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something I'm very used to. That is reading in company with someone. Uh, Look at it as like watching a movie or playing a game with someone.
Yeah.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. Start the prologue. Say what Yuri means about reading in company. It says if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Like, well, I don't know. I'm not really that much of a physical reader. I would probably read
Yeah.
more like an ebook. Even if that's I'll be like, that's technically not good for your eyes. It's not really reading. It's like, I don't know, whatever. It's not
Yeah, 'cause,
particularly
like
bad.
when I read, like the only way I could comfortably read is like lying down. But then if you do that while you're lying down, then there's like no light source for the book. So then you can't see, and
Oh,
then I just get
what in the world? What in the
what the heck?
Yeah, you
What
just
is
hear
that?
that? The voice? What happened to our voices?
Why is it playing? Why is it playing back? Hold on, hold on. I think I know what's going on. Yeah, that was karma.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay,
was
I see.
or something.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, speaking of distraction, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I imagine her Japanese, like, uses a lot of, like, keigo, which is, like, polite, formal Japanese.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
Here, this,
I imagine hers like polite.
yeah. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold the book even more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Immediately closes her own copies. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm's in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. And this is where, if you're being smart, you go and wrap your arm around her back, and start stroking her hair, and
I don't think they ever address it, but I have to wonder like what the other girls are doing right now.
Well, they
It's like
said they're like talking like in the corner or something, and Natsuki's rummaging through like the closet or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it's difficult to turn the page here. Oh, we got a CG like high quality art here. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Page and slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side, but I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It sounds if I can feel the war from Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. I can also hear her breathing and her perfume. I can smell it. Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Sorry, I was farting.
No, it's like, well, bang, okay. No Mass Effect. No, it's not Mass Effect. It's Ass Effect. Because that's all you see. I mean, I will say in the first Mass Effect, that's all you see, at least on console. I'm sure on
Okay.
PC, people have modded that thing to be about as interactive as drinking hot coffee. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. And you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me. Also, she's speed reading, huh?
Yeah.
First chapter. Like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey, Yuri. this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I just had this thought about the. Okay, so I'm going to take a
Mhm.
guess here. These
Mhm.
books we're reading, the characters in them are the girls. At least based on just this right now. Obviously, again, I haven't played the game before. I haven't read it, I haven't watched any of those videos where it's like, spoiler heaven or hell, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
But I'm
Did she
assuming
say this is the book that she was working on, or is this some other book?
no, this is like some book that she bought supposedly two
Oh,
of.
okay. All right,
But I
right.
was like thinking, wait, is this? I know you said like other characters get mentioned, and she mentioned she had the
Yeah.
sister that she moved in with, and some weird lab experiments are going on. And like I said, I know there'll be a twist involving Monica and probably some other
Oh,
characters.
yeah. It's like thematically relevant, but it's not like literal.
Okay, I was like going big brain.
Yeah.
You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a little bit more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Also, she's Grace Ashcroft from RE9. Got it. Does she also stutter a whole lot? It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Silent for a moment, but Bob Fartsama, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. So embarrassing you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were that self-conscious. It took you this long to figure out that she's very self-conscious. I guess I more meant that it's kind of kawaii. Aha! What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone,
Uh-oh.
before things get too heated here, you know,
We are in
I think it's
school.
all right. Finally, we get to see how the poem works. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, bared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? Look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to it. It's not. It's fine. She releases a hand from the book and also from my hand, my character's hand in the game. Do more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be a bit more fun to read if you after it picks up a bit, Oh, that's understandable. In that case, I feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. The first two about out of how many chapters is my question. Mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it into the bag. Read a poem last night. Yeah, I can't really forget it. Imagine if they could let you forget like writing a poem. You can progress in the game.
So yeah,
Game
my
over.
dog ate my homework.
Yeah. And I can't believe I agreed something so embarrassing. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I couldn't really find much inspiration because I don't know what it's going to be read out as. Hold out their poems and a wrinkled loose sleeve of hers in a composition notebook. What is she writing in like the Declaration of Independence? She actually get like the what do they call it? The brush and like dip it and like you know. So I'm gonna go and
Oh yeah,
does,
this is a good
does it
time to save.
matter? Does it matter which one?
It kind of does. Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a quick save like one of the function keys like F6
There
or whatever?
probably is, but I wouldn't know.
Okay. Oh, whatever. Um.
I mean, are you feeling partial to anyone?
Well, I guess considering that what just went down,
Yeah.
that's her opinion to be fair. All right, let's see what we put out and how it. Wait, okay. exceptional.
Exceptional.
Okay. She doesn't even read it out. Like, see, I want to see what it output says. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I thought it did, but I don't remember if it did exactly.
What was that? Did I say that out loud? My whole face. She's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do I have? Written a lot of poetry before. Really? I mean, I just kind of write what I think sounds like a poem. I even know how it renders. It was actually my first time, really. Huh. Well, I know that. I just meant able to find it. Change your finger locks, breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Okay. I was like thinking, is she saying like I just pulled off
Yeah.
Elizabeth, what's her freaking name? Is it Elizabeth Dickinson? Or
Yeah.
Emily
Yeah.
Dickinson. Emily
Oh
Dickinson.
yeah, Emily Dickinson. Yeah.
I was like, I know it's Dickinson. I don't remember the. Anyways, whatever. To go with new writers. Having moved through that myself, I learned to pick up on them. To try to make their style very deliberate. I tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. Style and effectiveness are weakened. Well, totally changes. Stammering is completely dog. Yeah, her stammering is completely dog. I mean, going full Donkey Kong mode. It doesn't help that I like listen to watch that one DK. Was it the animation mood like ending or whatever? You know, where he literally just goes and rescues his girl, and they don't oppose any resistance. Whereas that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, and the dog comes with Renshu, and learning by example and trying new things. Renshu is Japanese for practice.
Okay.
I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. For a second I thought it was
Based.
our friend, but it was Miss Sinderi Sama.
Oh.
Biased how? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if you're judging to her. All these people. Okay. It's kind of funny. And it's supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm like, what am I supposed to like?
Is this hers or ours?
Yeah, this is hers. I'm clicking. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if it like. Does it
Are
give
you
you
clicking
like?
continue? Or.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Do you have the microphone like over here?
Oh, okay.
And it's like cutting off like the lower right hand. So I didn't see the big. Anyways, I thought if I clicked anywhere, which is probably good that it's not click anywhere and it goes forward, because you'd be like go through it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's pretty good cursive.
Yeah.
I had to say so myself. Better than what I do nowadays. I don't have to do that. You know, the thing that sucks the most is like, you know, you order something and it's like, oh, they want you to use your finger to do the signature.
Yeah,
Like,
I hate that.
Like, please give me a stylus, or you have
Yeah,
to
like
pull up
it's
a stylus on my phone or something. Maybe I don't even know if that works.
even with the stylus, it's like it's never the same.
Yeah. Well, I don't just read. I just don't read a script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Maybe you write longer poems. Not at all. What, this girl trying to write like the Odyssey or something? Which, you know, talking about something else topical. You know,
Yeah.
or no, not well. It is top. I mean, it is related because the Odyssey
Yeah.
is technically a sequel to the Iliad. Um, it stars the same main character. I'm
Yeah.
really glad you like it. I'll be honest. That's just our first time sharing. We're going to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Woohoo.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, part, Sama. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Hmm.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Bob Part-sama. Ah,
Please keep a farting.
who do you think I should show it to next?
Um. Hmm. Let's go with Monica.
Main girl?
Yeah.
Hey, having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. You're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Well, we can do it. Put in like mini games on this, like all Yakuza with it, like mini games all over the place.
Yakuza board game.
Hey, you know what? You say that, I would totally be down with that. Just don't. I would not want them to do it for like Yakuza 10 though. Be like, oh, now it's a board game as opposed to. And I'm
Oh yeah.
like, guys, can we? It's like it's already bad enough when a game series like Metal Gear Acid has like the goes full card mode.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? We good on the stream or
Yeah, I already took it down.
took what down?
The little BRB screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Screen's
all
just
right. I'll
fine.
keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better going off with the flow into more so than yeah. That's generally the case when you're new. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bob Fartsama. We're already a little embarrassed today, you know? That sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. And as long as it's not an AT field, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Great job, Bob Fartsama. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why. I didn't get expecting for you to go something so deep. Did they always say this, by the way? Or is it depending on what you write?
Well, I've only played through it once, so I actually don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you say once, but I mean, to see all the endings, you have to play it
Yeah.
multiple times, don't you?
Yeah.
Or is,
But I think like each time the dialogue is a bit different.
okay, it must be depending on what you actually put out.
Yeah.
I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Like Sayori, who like using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Oh, that's the only emotions. It's not like melancholy or anything, something in between. Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, like feels over reels or something. Um, letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. But don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Try new things. Jutsu. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. I always help you find what. Oh, she's gonna help us? Okay. Everyone else wants you to write. Not seeing them or anything. Are you sure about that? Sure. You sound very confident for. Yeah, you say that again. You have to? Okay. I guess sometimes it's about how you project it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to
Hole
actually
in
scroll.
the
Okay.
wall.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes?
Spackle.
A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film lifted up in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices, not of infinite wealth, fortunately. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. I feel like this is there's an entendre here that is you can pick up on, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
It's also a little more literal than the last one.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hole in the wall. Interesting. I'm reading into that, knowing what I know about this game. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So, it's not prose. What do they call freestyle poem writing? If you remember.
I know there's a word for it, but the only thing I can think of is Def Jam poetry.
And see, when I hear Def Jam, I'm thinking of the wrestling game. You know. Yeah, I gotta play it. I gotta play that tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it without spoiling things. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, and we're about to pull the rug underneath you or something. Anyway,
it's funny seeing this, because the first time I played this game, I didn't think anything of what she was saying, but it's funny seeing it again now.
Let's see. I mean,
well, I wouldn't want to ruin it, but
well, yeah, I'm just looking at you. You say that, and now you got me curious. Wait, did I accidentally? Sometimes when you're writing, so here's Monica's poem writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Yeah, well, perfectionism isn't always, just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. What's this? If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. If you keep just pushing on it, you just eventually just go through the freaking piece of paper,
Stab through the whole notebook.
Yeah. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I feel like that could be like an ad for she could be like this could be like they go and take the graphics and they animate it. This could be like an ad. Just move your hand and go with the flow. Like there's like a cheesy earworm Thanks
Yeah.
for listening. All right. I'm gonna go with Natsuki next. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well,
Well, excuse me, princess.
excuse me, Mr. Prince. You know, like Link in the animated.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. You want to get smacked? I'll pass. Actually, let's take it out in Street Fighter Alpha 2. Anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it or anything.
Baka.
Eagles
Eagle
can
kind of
fly.
fly.
Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. See, this is more what I expected, like the poems to be. You know, something like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, you know, the Gears of War developers, I know it's like you might be like, oh, it's Epic Games, but they haven't really made it like since Gears 3 or maybe Gears Judgment. I don't know. Either way, now their studios, or I don't know if it's called this anymore. It's now called People Can Fly. You know,
Oh.
so just like flip these two around and be like, oh, you know, like point at the camera. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Nani? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well,
Man.
because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Now, if it was that like Shigen the Ruler, whatever it's called, on NES, you know, that one like, did you ever see the AVGN like the off bad game covers art or whatever?
I don't think so.
Oh, really? I mean, they're like short. They're like you literally have like a thing where it's like goes over like an hour. You just rates like 25 bad game covers for like a Christmas thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have seen that like a long time ago.
Yeah. I do like I do find some of them to be kind of hilarious though, like the Shatterhand one, like the guy is like just like punch. It's like just some guy in sunglasses just punching at the camera or whatever. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Bring out the feeling in the last line. Okay, interesting.
It subverted expectations.
Brought to you by Ryan Johnson, and also poor planning. I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah, if only that was the case with the Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Which, anyways, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Okay, so they said everyone's 18, but
Yeah. It's like, I am 2 months younger than everyone else.
Yeah, we're rating months. It's like the twin. Like, oh, technically the twin that came out like I don't know,
5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 5 minutes. I don't even know if that's realistic. They're technically older than you, even though, like,
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but he's kind of. Well, anyways, if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And by process, I like how it gives me a choice, even though there's only one left.
Yeah, even though there is no.
Yeah. I would like it if like you like search around and you like get the hidden fifth one. You unlock the hidden level or something. Yeah. Yeah. So now we have childhood friend Sama. Speaking of Sama, this is a good poem, Bob Part Sama. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. I'm not. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy you wrote one. Sure, it reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in front of the club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Bob Part-sama, deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. You're also a little naive, because it's not like someone could be manipulating things or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And make sure you have lots of fun here. It's gonna be very Tenoshi, which is technically an adjective in Japanese for fun.
Okay.
That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Yatta! Yeah, sure, let's see what you got for the poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of my bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you just wait until this morning to write this? I mean, it has more rhyme than mine does. Since I can review it. Just a little bit. Can't just answer a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Oh, don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that with a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Anthony? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made egg and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I until you're in real life, breakfast isn't that big of a deal, unless
Yeah.
I don't know, unless you have like eggs, I guess. Which even then, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Yeah. I just realized. She says Monica's the best, and I say, I won't forget. I think the writing is also poetic.
Go back to the history.
Yeah, she says
okay.
Monica's the best, but next time I won't forget. See, that's unintentional rhyming, folks.
Yeah.
Word to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. You have writing abilities. No way my poem's gonna stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I guess that's why I just ended up getting myself into, you know? Sorry, Monica, talking still. Land on Yuri Onetsky. Sharing respective poems as they read in tandem. She gets frustrated as all tsunderes do. What's this language? Eh? Well, we're clairvoyant now. We can see their thoughts, or is she like whispering that?
Can read minds.
You know, one way to communicate that they're whispering is maybe have it like the text be smaller. You know, kind of like in Metal Gear Solid 2 with the heartbeat monitor. Like the closer you are, the bigger the subtitles are.
Yeah.
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is kawaii. Kawaii ka. You completely missed the symbolism or something? The feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Didn't really come up nice at all. Well, I do have a possible suggestion. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did like, by the way. Sayori liked it, and so did I, apparently. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time. My writing style, I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Mm-hmm.
Bob parts I like my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. Uh-oh.
They're
Music
arguing
stopped.
over. They're arguing over me, and I'm just in the corner farting.
Yeah. Eh. Well, they added the bongos. That's how you know it's getting serious. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous more than he appreciated yours. You know, there's a similar dynamic with two characters, two of the girls you can date in Katawa Shoujo.
Oh, okay. I haven't played through that. I've been meaning
Yeah.
to though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's literally free. I'm not even in a
Yeah.
provide your legally obtained copy. You know, it's like actually for real free and actually written by the Chads over at 4chan.
Yep.
How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I was literally going my way to make everything overly cutesy or pretentious, like Kojima. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who grew size bigger as soon as we showed up. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little. Well, there's some fighting words. Let's just go and resolve this and let that Virtua Fighter 6 footage that like leaked
I'll
out
see
the
you
other
under
day.
the monkey bars.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but they finally something leaked about like Virtua Fighter 6 with all the with how much downtime there's been. You think they would have that was the super game they canceled or something.
Yeah.
I don't like fighting, guys. I'd rather settle this in Bomberman. They just noticed I was standing there. Bob Fartsama. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Give herself to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Poems all convoluted for no reason. You know want me to tell you what a good place to resolve this is? Every forum on the internet since 1995.
Reddit.com.
Yeah, Reddit. But then you go and bring up certain things, then you get nuked by Spez.
Yeah.
I mean, you should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to our Bob Part-sama. Wait, there's a reason we have there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. One of them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's almost so a waste. You understand that? Well, okay. Where's this dialogue tree?
Oh yeah, I think you do get to choose here.
Which is why I'm glad I just saved.
Help me. Whatever you want to go with for this one.
My dating channel's under attack. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with Fury. I just gotta make a note that 4 is like the branching off point, like for future routes.
Yeah.
You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be a tsundere about it. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But, well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or fine someone's writing style is. Yeah. Pretty much what I just said. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Didn't notice that. Come in aside. But Natsuki took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. What? Can't handle the pressure. Ended up even feeling bad for her. Okay, if you say so. I guess this guy hasn't seen the last decade of well, anyways. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Hey, sorry, she said she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. And with that, Natsuki's been owned. As it pull him up from the desk and storms out. Opens up the palm of her hand and throws it in the gomi, which is Japanese
Our
for trash.
poems are under attack.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh wow, that's something I want to talk about because it didn't good old quarter pounder threaten to start like actually in those texts they're like leaked out, start like mass flagging all the channels.
Yeah, he promised to go with Scorched Earth, and he technically did because I think it was just yesterday another one of Kino Casino's channels went down.
Oh, well, channels like backup channels or like
Well,
side content channels.
So they have like the main clip channel, which is actually owned by their editor, so he gets all the money from that.
Okay.
And then the Andy Worski has his channel. So those two channels went down the first day when everything happened. And then PvP has his own channel, which is basically just like an announcement for whenever they're about to stream.
Yeah.
So that went down yesterday.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Is this like the 3 strikes and you're out, or can they like get it back?
So I don't think any, because you can't do all 3 strikes at one time. So I think this is quartering using his connections again, his backdoor connections.
Yeah, backdoor connections. Yeah. So.
And then 2 other like unaffiliated clip channels got flagged recently as well.
It would really suck if I don't know, someone archived all the footage and like upload it to like BitChute or like Rumble or something, because I don't think he has any power over there, you know.
No, he has no power on Rumble.
Or even like, especially like, you know, what the thing Luke Smith uses, his video thing, I forget what it's called, PeerTube. Yuri has it anyways.
Oh, okay.
Enough about Quarter Pounder and his him compensating for poundering, yes. Buried in her hands while she stared at her desk, gingerly approached her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Think, Bob Part-sama, you're too kind. Also, you have a funny name. I think since you have a part of this club now. It's enough then. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. So, which is totally not her and our character here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mina. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I wish I could... I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about myself? Yeah, I'd say the same. Except I would add in, I wish I could actually see how it's rendered. You know?
Yeah.
It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn them, you know, a bit more. I do a little bit more better of a job impressing those who I want to impress now that I don't know that there's, you know, it doesn't output anything. And I have to just remember what I input.
Yeah, I think it just determines like who the first person you're going to talk to the next day is.
Well, sure, let's go. So if you want to do certain things, you want to focus on words that like would go with those.
Yeah, like their personality types.
Okay. Truly a Shin Megami Tensei negotiating moment. been a while since Sayori and I have spent the time. Yeah, because literally in Shin Megami Tensei, when you do the negotiations, you have to like appeal to each
Oh
demon's
yeah, I remember.
personality, and there's like other
Yeah.
things too, like your level. I think in Persona 5, for one thing, the negotiations are way simpler in that compared to any old school Mega 10 game.
Yeah, because I think it
you're,
was SMT4 on the 3DS. I played that a little bit. But
Yeah.
I think it was mainly just the difficulty that turned me off.
Wow, that man. I think every Shin Megami, every Mega 10 game that isn't Persona,
Yeah.
after like the third one, is like that for the most part. In some regard, I don't know so much about the Raito Kuzunoa games. That's like a different kind of difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, 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 no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No way. I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bonpart-sama, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being Tomodachi with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well,
I need my hair. This is
Yeah.
my hair.
I need my yeah. Solomon can have like 800 wives and concubines and everything else in between. Why not myself? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. That's easy to use her as an internal monologue sometimes. Yep. Okay, let's do this.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's right there, Doki Doki. I gotta use it. Melody. Art. Waterfall. That's a bit more of a dramatic one. Heartbeat.
I mean, that's the same as Doki Doki. But...
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm trying to think of a theme here, even though it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Heartbeat.
Marriage. Desire. Chocolate.
Chocolate. Your image. Prayer. Let's see, what else should I go with? Prayer. Daydream, I guess. Poop. Passion. Poop passion. There you go.
The Passion for Poop by Bob Fartsama.
Yeah, I guess. You misread it. Existence. Flying?
Kawaii.
Hawaii. Whisper? Unrestrained.
Unrestrained mouse. Unrestrained swimsuit.
That's
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Haven't said. Cap it off. That goes with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you only have 6 pages? Okay. I was thinking you could do like infinite, but I guess that's not
No,
quite.
yeah.
I guess I should be a little bit more conservative with the saves. Another day passed, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable over the past. Also, a couple of days have passed. I guess maybe it was a weekend. Of course, I do wonder if they have like weekends like we do, in terms of like school and work and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because I have like, there's some anime I've seen where like they mention the weekend, but they also go to school. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it's
guess
kinda-
depending on where you are.
Yeah, where you are, what you're doing as far as clubs go, or if you're just a neat who's like, screw this club stuff. Yo, Sayori, think you're in a good mood today, as always. Still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. Pretty simple to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You want me to buy a snack? No thanks.
Pass.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? Yeah, this is going into interesting directions. We're gonna like go and be like, I got her now. You know, you gonna get, he's like, turning into Bowser here. Yeah. No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Here's her coin purse. Coin purse? Okay. I don't know how much coins are worth in like Japan. I know like
Probably,
the dollar has
probably a
lot of
little more
value.
than they are here, especially back when this game came out.
Oh, yeah. This game. When did this game come out? Like 20.
I think like
15?
2012 or something, or
I was like thinking
2013.
2012 maybe, or maybe 2015. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think closer to 2012 is when it came out.
Okay. It's upside down. Lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins spill out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. Oh, she's trying to get me to pay, huh?
Yeah.
And to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. So it looks like whatever I wrote is resonating with childhood friend here.
Yeah.
One option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. I'm not like some kind of guilty gear or something. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Proceeds to do a finishing move and get destroyed. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. She kind of reminds me of Bakuto from Persona 5. I know you didn't play much of Persona 5, but she's like the character you get for the fur dungeon.
Okay.
But she's told by like the principal to like watch over you, like the main character.
Okay.
And a funny detail, if you like spin the camera around, like in city or like in school, you can see her like looking at her in her book, like trying to like appear inconspicuous.
Okay.
I think if you turn around, she like tries to go and hide or something, and if you talk to her, she'll be like, "Oh, okay," I'm not totally following you or anything,
Yeah.
All those cool attention to detail moments. Just something in my book. Yuri, tell Fart Sama to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Yeah, she speaks and writes very eloquently. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad. Now I have to accept the revolution.
Oh, revolution.
Actually, it's more like just a we. Retribution.
Okay. I was like, what the heck?
Retribution. I think that's the name of a Call of Duty, one of the Call of Duty map packs and like Black Ops or Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Demo! You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, you Sayori. Something out smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Man, someone threw like a apple at her, or tomato. A cookie? Okay. It's a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Got a little troll going on here. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. You know what? Reading it out loud, I'm not sure whether to read it as like sarcasm, which I don't even know if that's a thing in Japan.
No, I think she's being legit.
Was this game made in Japan first, or was this made in the U.S. first?
I think this was made in the U.S. because the developer, it's just one guy, and I'm pretty sure. I think he just speaks like English and Spanish or something.
Okay. Because yeah, if it was from Japan, I'd be like, okay, then it'd be a little bit more like it's kind of like when you watch like an old Chinese like martial arts movie that's like set like closer to like the old time like Shaolin, like you know, kind of like James. He's like you get like a more legit experience like of like the culture and everything. Yeah. Which I don't know how you do that because I mean, didn't China in their good old revolution, you know, peaceful revolution that didn't have like you know any didn't kill anyone in any way, shape, or form as you know, didn't they like basically destroy like a lot of their history that wasn't the one?
Yeah, and they have pretty strict rules in how you're allowed to portray events and people and basically the kind of stories you're even allowed to tell in movies and stuff over there.
But hey, you know, real communism hasn't been tried. Yeah, sure, okay. Sorry, rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big, you know, scrumptious bite. So good.
So good.
I bit my tongue. I was gonna say, someone get some water here. Might need to do a Heimlich. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. I mean, hey, if it's dark chocolate, you know, that's not something you have like. That's something your mom just bakes every day, you know. Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Gee, yours can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. What was hers like sugar or something?
I
don't think they really said. Yeah, I don't think they said like what kind of cookie it was.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Her seat goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Takes a bite out of Natsuki's. Hey, you seriously just do that? Imagine it's like she bit her hand off. You know, like she goes full zombie mode.
Yeah. Actually bites her fingers off.
Yeah. Which actually, no shit, actually happens to Ethan at the beginning of RE8. Like, if his fingers actually get bit off by the lichen zombie things that are just there for that game and won't ever show up ever again. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Monica in the club room. Interesting. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Wow, she just came and left. That was you know, it should have like had like a whole bunch of stuff in her mouth if she like ate the whole thing. Be like, I'm not hurting like, yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Okay, you don't think she has a? Imagine she was about to say she has a dark side or something. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you what on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Yeah, specifically looks at myself, huh? Okay. Well, my last period today was study hall. I just read that and I was like, there's a
Oh, you
dual
thought like
game.
period?
Like she could be hiding that underneath. I don't know. I don't know if that's maybe I'm just reading too much into it, knowing there's layers underneath that are going to be revealed. I don't know. It's in one of these routes, or maybe all of them. I don't know. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. It wouldn't be bells. It would just be like electric noises.
Ding dong, ding dong, dong dong, ding dong.
At least at my high school, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the middle school, I think, that had the ring, the bell. So I was practicing piano. Was you have like my headphones on while doing it? And where he played music as well, Monica. I
Oh
know,
shit.
Billy.
Speaking of losing track of time, can we save right now?
Oh, we're just gonna awkwardly end it here.
Yeah, I thought the rug pull came a lot earlier in the game, but I guess we still have a bit to go.
I mean, I will admit I am reading kind of slow. I don't know if I set to auto, like how fast that's going to be or how readable that is.
No, I think we're going at a good pace.
Okay.
It's just a lot. Like I remember this game being shorter than it actually is. But yeah, now that I think about it, there was a lot more.
Yeah. Well,
Stuff
I
going
mean,
on.
when you actually like play something and you know the plot very well, you can just be
Yeah.
like, you can just be like, do like the Cliff Notes version, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's
I think what I'm thinking of is when you do like the repeat playthroughs for the roots, like everything goes a lot quicker.
so we're like in. So you're trying to say like we're like in the prologue or something, or like intro branch. And then
Yeah,
eventually it'll, like,
we're still
branch
kind
out.
of in the prologue. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. I see. I've never played. That's how you know I've never. Well, is it weird to say play a VN?
Yeah,
More like
I
read
always
a
wonder
VN.
because I don't really consider it playing, but this does have more interactivity than the average visual novel. So
Okay, that's like a mini game or something, or
no, just the stuff we've done, like with the poem and stuff. Because
oh, okay,
there's plenty of visual novels that have like no choices at all, and they're just like
yeah.
linear stories.
Because I know there's like stuff like Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Where every like I forget. I think the game takes place over the course of a week, and like every other day or two are free. I don't remember. You do like a mini game with yourself, your bar owner, and like the janitor, and I think one or two other characters. And I think to a certain extent, you have some control over how much you can like get your like clients like drunk. I think.
yeah.
But you know that game is kind of a one and done, honestly. You know, not to
Oh, okay.
spoil it, um, because there's not really that many endings. There's like a bad ending, which is not as I'd say bad ending. Like like it's not a bad ending in the sense of like you know how do I put this? I don't. Would it be a bad? Would it be bad if I told you what the game over of the game is?
I mean, I guess that's fine.
Well, you see, you have to manage your income, your money, anyways, and you have to like not overspend because you have like rent payment on like your apartment you live in.
Yeah,
And my thinking was, if you like got a game over with that, like she would be like just evicted, and then because it's like set in a dark cyberpunk city. I'm thinking like Blade Runner or something, or
Yeah.
something dark. And I'm like thinking, okay, she's gonna get evicted, and then some guy's gonna show up and then like stab her, and it's gonna be like like she bleeds out or something,
yeah,
because that's like a thing they mentioned, like because you talk to characters and they tell you about the city and stuff, and like, oh, this happened, this part, the guy's harvesting this part, or this guy is doing things with this one android that I won't repeat because I mean I know we're like an hour in,
Yeah.
but I don't want I'm also trying to not spoil things in case you ever do want to play it.
Yeah, I do want to get to it eventually.
I will say the music is if you ever want a game that has music that has like you could just like put it on, like listen to it while doing whatever. That's the whole OST,
Oh, okay.
Like literally, I think the game when you start it up, I don't know if it's every time. It says like bring some like drinks and like snacks or something,
Oh, okay.
which I don't think I ever really did that. So
Yeah.
I know you probably wouldn't based on what you've told me about your habits. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's going to be it. I did not know that it was this long. Yeah, every time you what's this?
Side stories
Unrelated.
unrelated.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. That's what the poems are for. Okay. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder.
Forgot about that.
Oh, that was in the free version as well. Or
No, no,
I
no.
keep
I
forgetting. I
played.
keep I
I
keep
played
forgetting
plus.
you didn't play the free. See, for some reason, I think you played the free version because it's like you're. Oh, I don't know what the plus version added to the free version. So
Yeah, me neither. But I played the plus because if you play it on console, it's only the plus version they have. So
which makes sense because that's the one you pay for, the free version.
yeah,
It's kind of like Cave Story. Technically it has like the free version of the game.
yeah,
It's been like there since like 2003 or four. But there's like the 3D version on the 3DS. There's the Wii version, and then there's like the version people buy nowadays, which is just the plus version of two players. If you want that isn't balanced in any way, both for you and for the enemies, because it's one of those cases where if one player dies, it's game over.
oh, okay.
Um, by the way, I just noticed in this description you have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Oh shit.
You know,
Yeah, I was kind of scatterbrained today.
yeah, well, that's what fixing it in post is for.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the
So
way,
yeah,
Metaverse,
yeah,
just like Facebook.
long before Facebook decided to do that.
Yep. Yeah. That's
So
that
yeah,
was
that's
that'll do it for
gonna
today. I know it's
yeah,
kind of an
that'll do
awkward
it
that's kind of
for
an awkward
our
ending in the game, but
yeah.
you know, I don't know how long this stuff goes on for.
Yeah, so that was our part one. We will continue this at some point, but that was our part one. Zerk experiences DDLC for the first time ever, and this is
Yeah,
my
yeah,
first
14
time
years
in
later.
like 3 or 4 years going back to it. So yeah, it's interesting. I was hoping we would get to the rug pull, but I forgot there's like a whole lot of stuff before that happens.
I'm surprised the rug pull comes early. I'm thinking like end game. You know what I mean?
Oh no. Well, there's like multiple layers of rug pull, but the first one is like the most important one because it's the one that like sets the mood for the rest of the game.
Interesting. No, no, almost sure. That's Japanese for interesting.
Yeah, so if you tuned in, we thank you for doing so. We hope you enjoyed that, and we hope you will join us again when we continue the game.
Yeah.
Until then, if you'd like to help us out, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification, check the links in the description, all that good stuff.